Okay, hi guys. Hi everyone. I hope it's pretty surprisingly that Yamanaka Ino is making a lecture about how to work in Blizzard, but let's just imagine that there are some Blizzard and Riot in Konoha. So, okay. I'm an artist in triple game industry, and I'm working there for mostly in AAA for 5 years, but as an artist, I'm working like for 10 years experience. So I prepared for you a few life hacks about artist way. It's not about like how to become successful or stuff like that because I don't know it. I'm not successful, but however, I have a job. So we have like such cases is about. Oh, I see. I have a cheat list. The first one is self-identity and its role in your career. The main problem for the artist uh, and on their way when they're starting to become like more and more good in their craft, it's making like self-identity role. When you need to have a dialogue with yourself, what you really want to do. Do you really want to work in Blizzard? Or is just because like your friends think that it's cool? And maybe you just enjoy drawing like some animals and cute things and you're like not at all about a Blizzard. So you need to have a dialogue with yourself because usually it's all the public pressure and you begin to think that you have to work in AAA because mostly I'm from Ukraine, so I'm like from the how to say it's East Europe. We all like in the same boat because we doesn't have like that cheat way to work in US. We doesn't have that cheat way to work in AAA gaming companies. I think we are our only neighbor is like CD Projekt with their Witcher, which is amazing too. But I haven't worked with them. So dream is a plan. The second one is if you're like you are really dreaming to work in AAA, if you're really dreaming to work in the right games on the League of Legends, or basically I'm now working on the Hearthstone, I work it on the World of Warcraft, and if you like have the same dream, you have to make a plan of it. So mostly I'm like a freelancer. I think soon I will be a full-time worker with the Riot, but for now I still have time to draw some more Hearthstone. And when I had a plan, how to make it, because I haven't like just woke up and okay, I will work in Blizzard. It's like it was a huge plan because you have to be like programmatic with it. You need to think what you have to put in your portfolio, what you have to do in your career, what about to think. And the main thing for you, what I mean when I call it like dream as a plan, when you're like Googling the company's names, when you want to work, you Googling that projects, like just for example, Hearthstone. You wanted to work on the Hearthstone. So what you need to do, you need to take a plan how to become visible to the HR team, how to become visible to the Blizzard art directors. You need to be visible on social medias. It's not just for a purpose, but you can use it as well. So first of all, I begin to take a freelances, which was like much cheaper than I expected for the like AA indie games that are similar to the Hearthstone art style. And when I put them in my portfolio, it became like more and more fullified with the artworks that have a same art style that Blizzard has. So it's become, I don't know how to explain it to you because my English is not that fluent, but I will try to. So you want to work in Blizzard, you have some artworks, and we need to do like something like pineapple apple pen, how to make you and Blizzard something that can be together. So first of all, you have to publish maybe even fan arts. Their role is like very important too. And your art style, I know it's obvious, but it's really meaningful to have the art style that just looks the same. Just because recruiters and HR, they are mostly like lazy and they don't want to find like very unique persons that probably can work in Blizzard. They okay, this portfolio fits me, I will take you. So it's usually like that. life is pretty simple. So communication and its role. About communication, it's really meaningful as well, because to have some like friends in the industry, to meet some maybe art directors and other people who can give you the job, you need to have like be able to communicate. You need to be sociable. I don't like forcing you to be sociable, but at least you can try. You can have a dialogue with people. You have to like maybe do some jokes. You need to make the dialogue pretty easy to make the atmosphere like run away, like the bad atmosphere. Like, I want a job, please. I don't giving you a pressure, but I want a job. You don't have to look like this person. Let's try to. We are cosplayers here, yeah. So let's try cosplay. Like, I don't want actually the job, but I'm really having fun speaking with you. So the HRs, art directors, they really love the dialogues. They really love to speak with artists, because artists are interesting, because artists has a portfolio that you can look at and give some feedback. Sorry, cosplay doesn't fit very well. So where to publish your artworks? I have like a mistake in the word, so sorry. So where to publish your artworks? There, I will have like next slides as well, but they're most about the general stuff. Mostly we have like social media, like Instagram, like Twitter, like Facebook, and LinkedIn for purpose if somebody like looking for a job, which is like a really good place to publish artworks too, and artists really oftenly ignore it. I don't know why. And obviously ArtStation. ArtStation is the most like, I think, main platform if you want to work in that type of industry. I mean, like, not the Asian market, because Asian market's more about Twitter, Pixiv. And if you want like to go to the Asian market, because we are on Animefest, you can try to publish your artworks on the LinkedIn, or find your find that companies like NCSoft that make Lineage, or maybe even MiHoYo, who made the Genshin Impact. You can contact these companies via LinkedIn, because they doesn't usually use the ArtStation, because as we know, as we all know, or even if you haven't know, in China they don't have like direct access to these social medias. So the companies from Asian market need to contact you like directly. I think, I can't even imagine where, but my friends find a job with Asian companies directly through the LinkedIn. So mostly I advise you to publish your artworks on ArtStation. Obviously, I think everybody knows that, but if you didn't know, noted. In Twitter, Twitter like has, I think, very big role in your career, and foolish that I have ignored it for like long time. You have to publish in Twitter your artworks with the hashtags, especially if it's a fan art, because if we will talk about Riot Games like really do love the fan arts for their universe. They really do love when people creating some League of Legends fan artwork. They even have like the tips, I forgot the word, but let's say tips about for the people who publish the artworks in League of Legends universe. Even they have rights to use that in their next skins, but they will not tell you about it. Personal life hacks and tips, and there will be like the next one of the slides where I will show you which artworks gave me the dream job and which artworks like make me working in Blizzard and Riot Games. So let's go next. Oh, it's about self-identity. It's so hard because I haven't practiced English for a long time, so but you too, so we are in the same boat. Being honest with yourself and your skill. I'm already say that, because we artists, we have such a problem. Let's say sometimes we think that we are like, I need to get something child-friendly. Sometimes we think that we are really bad, and it's not honest, because it's not like objective. Or sometimes you think that I'm perfect, I'm the best, and I'm not sure that it's the right way as well. You need to find balance between this. You need to find which sides you're good and bad at. How to do that? Maybe ask your friends, because usually people they basically like doesn't understand the people who doesn't draw. But when you're showing them your artworks, on the some artworks, they're reacting like too loud, like, oh my God, it's amazing. I don't know how you do that, but this is like, it's rock. And on the some artworks, they're giving you, oh, it's good. So you need to like think about it and notice the things that was noticed by the people. Maybe you're good at line work, but the coloring is not your strong side. Or maybe like you're like rock star in coloring, but when it goes to the rendering things, to the polishing things like illustration and big stuff, you're like not good at it really. So you need to find that balance. You need to be honest with yourself. And it's like basically that I've said. And it's very meaningful to say that 1,000 likes, 10,000 likes, 100,000 likes doesn't mean anything. If you're a commission artist, it means a lot. But if you're just regular artist from this world who want a job, the likes in your social media means nothing. Sometimes there are really unique artworks that getting like tons of likes and tons of attention, and this artist like surely getting, how to say it? I forget the word. They find it a job, or the company finds them by themselves. So, but for regular people like you and I, we need to like just to post our progress. So HRs, art directors could see our progress. That a year ago, this person like published some artworks like that, but like in year after, he grew up. And that's how Riot contacted me. In 2014, I was drawing for the Riot Art Contest. I was drawing the fan skin line. And I haven't received a job. I haven't received like any place. I haven't won that contest. But in like a half of a year, they contacted me by themselves and offered me a freelance. Because their HR noticed it, they made some kind of mark on me, and they keep watching, am I like progressing or not? And they saw that I have like a good progress, and they decided to try to work with me. I think. I'm not sure, but it's like my plan. Feedback filtration. I don't know how here in Czechia, how it works here in Czechia, but in Ukraine, we've got such a problem like a toxic feedback. So I get used to advise people like to not get it like too serious, because it's just the words. People opening their mouths, and there are some words who like shutting from it, but you don't have to like concentrate on it. What am I advised to do to you? You need to find good artist or art director or person from the industry who means something to you, and write them directly to have a notes about your portfolio. Ask them, am I good? Can you like make a short feedback about my artworks if you will have time, please? And something like that. It will be like much more meaningful than just the words from regular people. I mean, for your career, for yourself, you can like do everything that you want to. And yes, we are not perfect. We're just human, and we like really envy each other. When you see like somebody's artworks and it's like really high leveled, and you see like yourself artworks that you made by yourself, and think, I'm not that good. Okay, I will not publish anything. That's a mistake. Never do that. It's like, if you're like 8 years old, it's okay. But if you're like adult person, it's just that it doesn't matter. Let people decide for you, are you good or are you bad? They will put a like, or they will draw you directly, write you directly in your DM and offer you freelance work. So doesn't concentrate on the likes. And yeah, it's all about the feedback, so I don't think that it's like directly very needable. Your surroundings as your reflection in the mirror. I think for your career, if you like really want to make a good career in like art way, I think you don't like actually need to have only friends for fun. Sometimes you need to have like some context if you want to. For sure. You need to have some context in industry, from the people in industry, good artists or art directors who will like notice you one day. And it really means a lot, and it helps a lot in your career, because nobody like removing social part in your like career way as well. So I'm sorry if I'm getting like too forget the word, too boring. I'm sorry. So this was my artwork for the BlizzCon art contest on the left, which I drew for year ago, I think. I can't even remember because like things like coming too fast. And after that artwork, directly on the next day, art director of Blizzard contacted me and offered me a freelance for the Hearthstone. And these are the skins for the Hearthstones that I'm already made, like they are in the game, people can buy it and stuff like that. And as you can see, if you're like an artist too, you can notice that the style he's here, like it's similar, but not that quite so much. So because Hearthstone style is more like simplified, and this style is looking more like League of Legends splash art style. But anyway, they adored this artwork. I took, I think, the 3rd place in the BlizzCon art contest, and then I got a job. Like on the next day, it was like, congratulations, do you want a job? And that's why the contests are really meaningful. Don't ignore it. And that's why I told you all of that boring stuff about self-identity, because it's your, like, let's say, psychological way to become a person who will be able to post this artwork on the contest, who will not be shy to post their artworks. You need to be like have more courageousness to do that. So don't concentrate what people say to you. Just post your artworks. Just share them everywhere. Let like public judge you, not judge you, I think, give you, forgot, never mind. So this was my illustrations for the contest that's called Art War. It's created like every year. It's happened every year on the website that's called Cube Brush. And the website was created by the person who worked in Blizzard, I think, for like 5 or 7 years, even more, I think, because I don't know, like, honestly. But what's meaningful here? Sorry, because my English is not fluent. I'm trying like to translate in time to time. So what's the meaningful point here? This contest is not like keep the word like Blizzard or Riot, but the judges in this contest are working in the Epic Games, in the Blizzard, or worked before, or they have their own companies, because, you know, people in years, they're like, I'm tired from Blizzard, I will create my own company, because they can do that, and we can't, so, okay, life is unfair. But however, this contest like mostly concentrated to people, for people who want to share like their art skill and show their artworks to the art directors. So when I published this artworks, Riot Games contacted me, and I'm like lead accessory artist. Good for me. But however, I drew like champion icons. These are the champion icons for the set, if somebody played League of Legends. This one's for the Cena. And I haven't put the ones for Pantheon, but they haven't fit there. But for Pantheon, I draw some champion icons as well. And here's some icon for the Pike, event icons with the Poros, and those things like upper is a Wild Rift ranked level that was unique for mobile game for League of Legends based. So you can see like the art style is pretty similar, but I draw like huge splashes and I receive accessory. But in case it doesn't matter, because I really enjoy do that. I'm doing it like really fast. I'm having fun. I have my own team. I'm really excited to work with Riot because they're pretty unique people, and they're really friendly, and they're doing everything for their game. So yeah, this artwork's like giving me these chances, and as you can see, these like two ways. They're not like, they're mostly separated because it's just an art contest and it's like the direct job for the Riot. But when I published these artworks on the Twitter, on ArtStation, some Riot artists put a like on it and they noticed me. And like a few days, few weeks, their HR team contacted me. That's how it works. Because like, I never like got a job when I wrote on the website and okay, I want to have a job. I'm an artist with like that experience. Usually I've got all of the freelances when like companies has contacted me after I has published one on the or the other artwork. So yeah, be more like, I forgot the word again, so no matter. Brave. Oh, I reminded. So yeah, dream as a plan. So basically, I have like the most mainly text about it. So I was translated it yesterday evening. So anyway, it was hard, but if English here will be not at good level, so I have to sorry for that. However, building a portfolio, that's the things that I told you before, likes or a contracts. You can receive like any likes on some of the artworks, but these artworks will be noticed by the companies. So it doesn't matter if like you have like 3 or 5 likes on the artworks. Just don't be upset about it. It's okay, because maybe one of these likes will be from art director or some artist from the AAA gaming company. And fan art role. In the gaming industry, I heard a lot about, not gaming, let's say in the artist world, artist community, I've heard about that fan art is some kind of parasitation on the project popularity for your own purpose. But it's not like that. You need to put the fan art, because fan art is like, obviously it's the easiest way if you want to be noticed by one or the other company. If you like, obviously, if you were like make Blizzard fan arts, Blizzard will find you much faster than you will just sit at home and send them emails. If you will draw some League of Legends fan art, they're like really, really, how to say, they like really love the fan art stuff, and they are really contacting people who are doing this. About Epic Games, oh, I got a very interesting story about fan art, how when I like made a concept for Sylvanas Windrunner, just fan art, I got to work in Epic Games. It was like really strange, because that's all that you need to know about the US. US gaming industry is like, had a community of people who like, yesterday they worked in the Blizzard, but tomorrow they left and went to the Epic Games. And tomorrow they left from the Epic Games and came to the Riot. So it's like some kind of whirlpool of people who like changing the jobs months on the months or a few years. So when I draw I made this some fun art. Sorry, I haven't put them there because like I'm dumb, but sorry, I really forgot about it. But however, I draw some very basic fan art concepts with the Sylvanas Windrunner and Alleria Windrunner. Oh, I think I even draw all the 3 sisters, but not matter. And one of the previous lead from the Blizzard put the like on that artwork in ArtStation. It has like 100 likes, but 1 like was from the person, from the industry. And I contacted him because I was so excited at that moment. And oh my God, you worked on the Blizzard. I'm so like touched by your like. I'm so excited. Thank you for this. And he answered me like, oh, okay, do you want a job in Epic Games? I was like, oh, okay. I'm okay with that, you can give me this. And I got a contract with Epic Games for a year just with Sylvanas fan art. So you like never know when it will happen. Just put every of your artwork in the social media and try to communicate with people. Sometimes I think if I wouldn't, if I couldn't wrote him, yes. If I haven't contacted him, he will never answer me back, and I will never receive that freelance. However, choosing a main art direction based on your skills. What I mean here, are you an environment artist, or are you like a character artist? Do you like stylized art more, or you like really want to work in Riot and draw only like Riot concentrated stuff? You need to like make your portfolio, manage your portfolio better to make it like looking in one style. I'm not like pushing you do that, but it really helps, because as I already said, HRs from the companies are pretty lazy, let's say something like that. And when they say the stuff that looking similar of the projects that they already have on their market, like League of Legends fan art or Hearthstone fan art, they're like, oh, okay, this person can work on the Hearthstone, I will like offer him a job. The role of master classes and courses. The main role of master classes and courses is, surprise, but is your social skills. So on the masterclasses and courses, you can meet people who works in the industry for years and years, like the meaningful people who can offer you a job, and you can meet them. You will share them directly, your artworks, because it's obviously masterclass when the person gave you like the feedback, and this person can notice you, put a mark in his head, and contact you later. That's why it's really meaningful, and it's the easiest way to get an honest professional feedback of your work. So the role, no, it's again, sorry, game dev market analytics. I will be short on this because I doesn't have like such an English words in my head. So basically, all you need to do is try to analyzing the market. What you game want to, on what game do you want to work? Like, everybody knows League of Legends, but to get from the League of Legends is, let's imagine this like the upper stair on the staircase. And on the lower level, there are a lot of games that's similar to League of Legends. Different mobile games, mostly Asian, different like games from the Steam, indie games. You can draw the stuff that really looks similar, and it will help you too. This is just the ways how you can Google it, because there are a lot of indie game developers on the Twitter. There are a lot of amazing games on the Google Store. Sometimes to get some freelance, I was like opening the Google Store, find the games that I like, and wrote the art director of this game on the LinkedIn website. And there are some worldwide events. The main and the best here is the first one. The Trojan Horse was a unicorn. It's like the best art event ever that you can imagine. It's here in Europe. It happens in Portugal, in Malta, mostly in Malta, but sometimes like it was in Portugal. I'm not sure where they will be next time. But however, it's a place where a lot of art directors, artists, and a lot of other professionals from the gaming industry, especially AAA gaming industry, came to the people, giving the lectures, or just for a contact, just to have a dialogue with you. So it's like one of the easier ways to make some good context for your career. And portfolio platforms that everybody already knows. And it's just a review website for gaming companies. If you're like not sure if you want to work on that company or not, you have like Glassdoor, which like really helps to receive to gather some feedbacks from other people who work with this or another company. A lot of words. I know that you are bored from it. But however, it's really good to find a mentor. I will be sure. It's like the easiest way to grow up very fast. If you will find a really good artist from the industry, professional with a good experience, and you will contact him to have a job, it's like the easiest way to really receive a job offer from one or the other company. Where to find a contact? It's like very often questions when people like comes to me and asking me how should I contact, where I should find that people. It's like, I think everything like written here. So you just need to find some people for the LinkedIn platforms. You have Twitter, you need to visit the festivals. Just try to meet that people if like you're a sociable person, or try to do that. I think it really helps. And learning English, yeah, it's for me as well, so let's just leave it here. Just a friendly reminder for myself and you that it really helps to the industry when you need to, because mostly of these companies like located in the US, and English is obviously worldwide language. That's why I'm standing here in Czechia and like telling you all of that boring stuff in English. So, however, these are YouTube channels that helped me to grow. I don't have an art degree. I don't have any like art school courses, but these are just free YouTube channels or some schools with art classes that really helped me. I gathered it like from my 10 years experience, and everything is written here. I will really offer to all of the character artists, look at Strand Prokopenko lessons. Just you will be grateful for me. You will tell me a thank when you will visit this page. So the main thing here is that they are free, and you don't need to pay anything for the most of them. But schoolism is like pretty expensive. About walk and Tokyo fashion is just for your self-grow. You need to be a person who, like, if you want to work in Riot, you want to create skins. If you know, they have like a lot of amazing skin lines. Some of them are projects, which is based on some kind of cyberpunk universe. Some of them are really high fashion, like KDA, or very high fantasy in Asian style, like Spirit Blossom. And as a concept artist, you don't need like actually to love anime or watch anime. You don't need to actually like love the cyberpunk universes, but you need to at least know how it looks like. That's our job as an artist, to be, I don't know this word in English, but you need to know a lot of things. You need to be interested in a lot of things to make a good concept. So, however, these sites will help you. And this how I'm making like my ref boards for the work, which has helped me a lot. I'm doing like myself art studies to make my skill higher. And I'm making art studies from the works that are really successful in social media. But when I'm starting my job or my artwork for the concepts or for the Hearthstone, for the Riot, I'm making a ref board with photos, with some reference from the films. I'm not using the works of the other artists because it can misguide me and force me to make like a copy of somebody's artwork, and I'm trying to avoid that. So that's why I'm using like photo references and all of the things that I've gathered on the websites that I told you before, and the Pinterest, obviously. So yeah, I think, I don't know, how time is it? I will look. Oh, it's only a half of an hour, and I'm so nervous. But however, wait. I need to, is it? I have a cute kitten picture with the questions, but however, I just wanted to show you a cute kitten picture, just never mind. And if you want to, let's be honest, if you really want to work in such companies as Riot and Blizzard, these names are really loud. These names are like gathering a lot of people around themselves. You need to work directly on your portfolio. You really need to publish a lot to social media, because for us, like people from Czechia, Ukraine, Poland, it's really hard to contact directly Americans via emails and stuff like that. Our only voice is to make our pictures visible through the social media or show them directly on the master classes, show them on the festivals. I think it's like the only easiest way to get the job. So if you have questions, you can answer me the questions. I think that's all. I was like too fast. I'm sorry. It's all my English. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Yeah.
Why do you think it's so? How do I say that? Why do you think it's so common that a lot of references are now the Asian style, or people are using references from Tokyo or from big Asian metropolitan areas instead of, I don't know, old Europe? Maybe it's because it's now old-fashioned. Oh.
Can you repeat the question, because I haven't heard it? I'm very sorry. It's like very loud. Sorry. A cringe moment. Mm-hmm.
Are inspired more by the Asian style.
Oh, that's the best. I understood you. Every market has a trend, because obviously all of that industry, it's pretty beautiful and it's amazing, and we all love these games, but we forgot the main thing. Basically, it's all about money, and money is all about market. Every company, as I think, have analytics. They're choosing the trends. I can't like tell you the insights, but basically it works like in every company, even in the casual one. They have like marketing team which analyze the market and choosing the projects and the trends. And I think League of Legends and even the Blizzard, they seeing like the trends in the social media, and they're seeing that the anime stuff, the manga stuff, the Asian concentrated stuff is very popular. People buying that skins. That's why they repeat and repeat, and very successful ones. So it's just a trend. It's everything's for money. Yeah. we live in this world. So yeah, if you have like other questions, I will be grateful. But if not, I can go. Don't you don't have a question? Okay. Okay, so however, I'm grateful to you. I hope it was like interesting for you to hear that and I wasn't very boring. So thank you for that and have a nice day. Enjoy the festival. It was really nice to meet you all, guys.